Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My names are Imelda Jones and I'm back with another video. If this is your very first time, welcome, feel at home. If you're back here again, I love you. So let's get into today's video. Today we're going to talk about life in China in general, how to get there, language and all that. It's going to be part 1 of the video. So let's get right into it. So I got questions and I get questions all the time about how was China, how is life there, how does someone get there, how do you apply to do there. We're going to talk about this. All those questions, I'm going to answer them in this video, and stay tuned to another video because it has to be in parts. There are a lot of things about China that a lot of people don't know about, and maybe you're wishing to go there. So let's begin. So how do you get to China? For my case, I went there for studies, and I know most of you want to go there for studies, some masters, some bachelors. I did my bachelor degrees there, 4 years. Yes, I graduated last year, July. And yeah, how do I apply? How do you apply in this case to China for your bachelor degrees or master's degrees? So applying schools in China can be tricky because you can just go straight and apply to their website. Most of them, they will take you to agents. Most schools in China, they ask students to be agents for the school. So when someone in Africa wants to apply for a school in China, you have to go through an agent. I think it's making sense. Yeah. So but a lot of people advertise their Facebook, their Instagram. You see a lot of people advertising that they're agents of different schools, that they can help you get to China, get scholarships and all that. Yeah. So first things, what you have to do is go to the internet, look for the city you want to go, most preferably a place where it's not too cold, and that's the north. The north is very cold, so you have to look maybe cities near south, anywhere in between, but not north, because apparently north is too cold, and if you're from Africa, you're not used to that cold. It's winter. So yeah, after you get a city you want to apply, you look for a school in the website. You go there as you want to apply. Most of the schools, I am not sure if it's every school, but I know most of the schools, they have links to agents there, so you can pick your agent from there, talk further and all that. Mind you, there's an agent fee apart from the application fee. Most of the time application fee is $100, and agent fee can vary from one agent to another. Everyone has their preferences. After that, you go ahead, ask as many questions you want from the agent, because you're paying him or her, so ask as much questions you want. Make sure you're comfortable and you're okay with wherever he wants to apply for you. Then go ahead, submit your materials. You're required to do a medical exam, you're required to get your visa, you're required to get your police report, your certificates and all other necessary documents. They'll be listed by your agent. After you submit them, the agent will take care of that and everything. You'll pay application fee, where you are not paying the agent first. And if you find an agent who is telling you to pay first, you're about to be scammed. Yeah. So after you submit, the agent will work on it, and after some time you will get a response, like maybe you have gotten this school. So before you even get an email that you've been accepted to the school that you applied, or if you applied to several schools, so you're getting replies, your agent will tell you that you got a chance to study in a certain school, and maybe 100% scholarship or 50% scholarship. When I say 100 scholarship, that means you're not paying school fees. You're getting a free place to sleep, paid by the Chinese government. You'll then get an acceptance letter from the school you applied, or the schools you applied. That's if you have been accepted, and all the terms and conditions. Yeah. After that, you have to, most school will tell you to pay, if you didn't get 100% scholarship or 50% scholarship, you have to pay the school fees in full. If you got a 50% scholarship, you have to pay and the remaining 50% 50%, 50% scholarship, and the 50 you have to pay on your own. After you pay that, then all other things will be done by your agent and the school. After some time, you'll get your documents ready to go to ask for a visa at a visa office in your country. Then when you get your visa, you can book your ticket. After you book your ticket, there you are in China. Easy as that. I mean, it will take long probably because there's a whole procedure and all that, but when you're there, it will be worth it. Okay, so let's talk about the school life. When you arrive there, what goes next? What goes on? How do you get on your studies? So in China, there are 2 intakes. You can get into the March intake, or you can get into the September intake. When you get into the March intake, you have to study language. That's Chinese language. You'll be studying Chinese language from the basics, and I think it's a good thing because I didn't go for March intake. I started September, whereby I didn't get to learn Chinese from that basic, but it was still good. So when you get into March intake, you start learning Chinese until September, whereby the September intake comes and you guys start classes together, like your major. So if you applied for engineering but you applied March intake, you'll be studying Chinese language from March to September. That's when you start learning your course. And then when you apply for September intake, when you come in September, you just start direct to your course and Chinese on the side. So you start learning HSK1, and like that goes on like that. There are levels to Chinese language where you'll get there and you'll understand. I'm just giving you like how it is, but yeah, so you don't have trouble understanding these things. Whenever you want to know, come back to this video. So yeah, oh, I forgot to mention, after you get your admission letter, you have to pay your agent the fee. Yeah, so I suggest before you get on all the procedure, you should get on agreement how much you'll be paying him. Some they are $500, some more than that, some less. Yeah, you just choose whoever you'll be comfortable with. So maybe have a lot of choices so you can know exactly who you want to pick. So you've gotten there, let's say March intake. Yeah, you've gotten there maybe, let's say March intake or September intake, and you're already learning Chinese. So you're already there and you want to know how the school life will be, so you can get ready. So basically, school in China is not hard. I took international trade and economics, and all I can say is not hard. There are few things you have to do for you to pass. Yeah, so there are a few things you have to do for your classes, for your school life, for you to pass your exams. First, attendance. Chinese people are very strict on attendance. They are big on attendance. Go to class, and it's not hard, guys. So classes will be, some of them will be starting, I don't know about some other schools, but most schools I know about, some classes start at 8, some at 9, and some you may not have classes in the morning. You may have maybe only in the afternoon, maybe only at night, or maybe you can have only classes in the morning. It's pretty easy and adjustable. Anyone can cope in that, and they teach in English. So unless you choose to do your course in Chinese language, teachers do teach in English. Everything is in English, but you'll do your Chinese language on the side, and you'll be required to do a Chinese exam every year. Yeah, I think every year, if not every semester. Yeah, every semester you'll be doing a Chinese exam, but also at the end of the year you'll have to do HSK1. On your second year you'll do HSK2. On your third year, but if you're first, you can be doing even like 2 exams 1 year, So in your fourth year you should be most school they require you to have HSK4 before you graduate. So if you haven't passed HSK4, that's HSK is Chinese, if you haven't passed that, you can't graduate. So most people, do that in the earliest years before things get busy on their 4th or 3rd year, so they can focus on their course. Yeah, I think that's basically it. And other things, social interactions, partying and all that, we'll cover that in our part 2 of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video and you have learned 1 or 2 things of life in China. By saying that, I'm gonna sign out. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and I'll be seeing you all again next time. Love you. Mwah.